Yeah, basically, yeah. So yeah, basically I had to close the app and open it again because that noise was driving me crazy. I don't know why that was going like that, but anyways, let's go ahead. Welcome, please select the following administrative function. Log out of elevator. Incoming messages.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here. I have a message for you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
Marauders were created? Those bastards!
But marauders are just mindless lunatics, right? There can't be more to it than that.
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
I used to think it was just life trying to kill us. Starve for a week, fight to the death for a good night's sleep. We were all a little mad. Marauders were just the folks who embraced it.
I always figured they were townies who spent too long on the factory line. Guess there's more to it. Something on your...
An old comms tower, huh? It's like I'm back at Hiram's place, running errands. Birthplace of Marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we gotta see this...
Think this comms tower's gonna lead us to someone with answers? Or more warnings and riddles? I'm hoping this leads us to someone we can talk with face to face. Or punch, if it comes to that. Nice and easy.
Oh crap.
Patch yourself up.
Can't believe I jumped from that high. How do you get to that room though? Maybe through there? Let's try one more time. Not the lower. I want the higher. There we go. I have to reach this place right here. But if I go that way, I'll go down. Hello. Oh, they're sleeping. Oh. Good night. Oh. There we go. Yeah, they're a lot faster. And they hurt my... Anyways. So, we need to find a way to that one room. Obviously not through there. I wonder if there's like a secret... Or I guess maybe something with the story will unlock this door, which will give me access to going up there? Because it seems like... And then it's such a tease because it seems like you could just jump up here. And funny enough, I was able to do it earlier, and now, see, I could go like this, but then I just fall through. But I need to get to that place right up there. So it has to be eventually this door. That's the door. So right now I don't have access to it. Okay. So that only leaves with a couple of places that I could go. I could go here, but that's the main story. Or I could go here and see if I could get access. But I don't think I have access yet. Let's see. Do I have access to this door? No, it's still sealed. Ugh. No more locked doors. Yep. What they said. I like brains. I'll take that brain. I like brains. I'll take that brain. Any more brains? There's another brain. What about here? Nope, he don't. Ooh, is that a... Okay, I'll still take it. Anyways, so this is not going to take me where I need to go. So basically, continue the story. That's the more of the... Because I know for sure this door is locked. Let's... Son of a monkey. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to continue the story. I believe. Huh. I'm gonna pop them just because I need to use some resources. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm gonna use this. Definitely using this. Using that. Oh!
Here we go!
Sorry, buddy.
Just like that. Mess with us.
I don't know if that was my kill or their kill, but we did it. We did it. Okay. Yeah, I took your stuff already. It's just I gotta look for this guy right here that I killed. He was shot in cold blood. I think. No, I think he was in here. He was hiding in here. Okay, let's go fast travel again. We're gonna go ahead and fast travel to... And that means we're going to the Gorgon ruins. Just gotta reload. Hopefully, yeah. Switch weapons just in case. Are we heading the wrong way? Yes, we are. We need to go this way. Yes, this way. It's right next to me. Ah. We need to go around here. Here we go. Ah, it's open now. I like when you grant me access. Oh, such a small room. I was expecting a larger. Like a little two-room thing going on here, you know? So I've been here before, obviously, because I rated everything. Why are you so bright? Okay, so I gotta use that term. Why are you so bright? Anyways. Change oh, okay, that's why, maybe because the colors didn't load in. Let's go ahead and save. Hello, 36. Nice. Okay, so now where am I going? Are we heading back to the same place? Oh, we gotta wait for it to load. Go to the... Okay. So now. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I gotta go back to Byzantium. I think I want to do the long weapon because I want to do more damage with the sniper. Or maybe do I do a persuade? Let's do persuade. We have it increased. I want to do long gun. Screw it. I think they were cut even more further, like in half or something. Okay. So let's go to Byzantium. Just trying to go into my ship, but nope, into my ship. Yeah, I do have stuff that I want to get rid of.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Then Nyoka is...
You remember Kneecaps? Big square-looking bruiser, prize fighter, drinks like a fish. That's Nyoka.
Transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Someone? You mean someone still has access to the facility? Oh, after all this time. Who was it? Drat. Make sure you have eyes on the back of your head. I doubt we've seen the last of this human vexation. If I know Spacer's choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization, and layers of it. I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same. I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time. What? No! I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late. Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend, a drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Yeah, we kind of saw that in that one museum place.
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one. Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes? Ta!
Okay.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating. Then you should have told me that before I greeted you. Defaulting on a verbal agreement is a punishable offense. Now then, how can I help you? Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left. We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
This kind of thing's pretty common. Bijou's used to do a prison-themed night. Served fish sticks with tartarus sauce.
Oh yeah, prison-themed night was the best. Plus, they gave away limited edition designer handcuffs. The Musgrave Family Collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it? That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you. That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us.
Guaranteed secrecy is expensive, you know.
Oh, it's all right. I'll give you this little secret for free. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well... I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes, let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
Oh, there's only one entrance, so...
Stalking, and we're stalking. Nice.
Okay, see, this is what I kind of expected. Another large room. They said go to the left, I'll go to the right.
I hope this doesn't become a tradition. Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review?
Not looking forward to the Canid.
I'll take the spaceship.
How long did you say Musgrave was gone?
I didn't. Frankly, I don't know. A couple of years. Patient treatment, which I can only assume is a euphemism.
Says there's an
You know
enemy.
what I'd like to see?
Winston Forsythe and Clarence Most.
Oh, I love how light I am right now.
We in a staring contest?
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about canid hunting? We've been over...
There is an enemy down.
It's not canid hunting I object to, it's the impropriety.
Oh.
Showed up anyway.
This is different. I just don't think we should be letting the lower class into Byzantium, even for fun.
Technically, the enemies are back here. Ooh, gold. And a treasure chest. And mine. And I think I found my way around. Okay. We'll go.
Easy.
Here we go! Keeping you!
That's the last of him.
Yep. We breaking and answering, son. We breaking and answering. Yeah, I could let that go. Champions. Champion, that sounds like a legendary. Nope. Sounds more like a get the hell out of my face. So basically, I just went around just to get the technician card. Okay, that works for me. Oh, that means I could go. Hold up. I could go up here and find out who the bad guys are. Go me. Where's my elevator? Let's get in trouble. Where's my companions? Ah, there it is. Ooh, legendary. I think it's a sniper. Okay, how good am I lockpicking? Okay. Can I get the glow thing? Ooh.
All that pomp and circumstance out there. For this. What the hell's the point? I don't know what's worse here. The leashes or the folks holding them.
Welcome. Now loading that ratings. Welcome.
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows? Good instincts. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility. Oh, I've been told I should try to socialize more. Sharing an interesting fact is a proven method of endearing oneself to a stranger. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly. Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing. Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party. I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send over or asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason. Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. The grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have. My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him. Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it? My trophy! Look at this thing! Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error. I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe. Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated. Let me stop you there. I don't accept anything for free. And if you're going to analyze me, I'd have to go through the trouble of hiring you on contract. Think what you will of my intentions, my calculations are sound. You'll find Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe at the enclosed locations. As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only two surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way. I'll tell you what I can. Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker. Well, with Spacer's choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself. I'm asking you to trust in the predictive power of data. Dr. Blakesley may have disappeared after that sabotage incident, but the trajectory of her life was implied in her permanent record. Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Auntie Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
No, Captain. Lab coats, as in scientists.
Is your captain always this dense? How are you all still alive?
I live for risk.
Let's get back on topic. You'll find Dr. Lowe in an orbital lab around Olympus. Certainly. What's on your mind? Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend we're being discreet? There's not a lot about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on. Look, don't tell anyone I said this. But if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again. Minnie Ambrose. Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant. She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable. The Ambroses are, how do I put this politely, obsolete? A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Auntie Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played. Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product, we were trying to build a society. How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people. Of course you can. You can break the entire universe down into numbers and statistics. Human beings are as much a part of the universe as weather patterns and orbital mechanics. It's complicated. I'll be honest, I didn't join Project Gorgon because I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically congruent match, you see. I had the proofs all written out and everything. I see you've been in the same situation. Yes, she wasn't impressed by my absolute value. After she made her feelings clear, I left the project. Everything. Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another, and another. The labs failed to develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon. I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant. Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science. Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy. No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care. I prefer the self-examined life.
Okay, so I really want that legendary. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Oh, yes. Oh crap! My spaceship is not here. And then I need lock-picking people, which is... Okay, him, and I think, Parvati. Yup. Okay, so that's who I need. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and go here. I just don't remember what room. I know it was the bottom floor. We had to take the elevator. Need a left here. In the corner, we're gonna go ahead and make a right. Get out of my way, chick. I'll take the cash. Now, question is, it was down here.
Come now, Anubis.
We went through here. What's up with your hair? Why is it so blue? There you go, now it's fixed. Lately, the game has been glitching a lot. Certain things. We want... right there. Oh. But I'll take that. Take that too. Nope, it's on this side. Right over here, right? Nope. I know I'm close. Where is it? Show me.
Oh.
Can't keep us out.
I wonder if I didn't have to give it to him, I could have kept it, the thingy. Ah, damn. Come on, where's the... oh, it's in that room. I think it's in that room. Come on. Right there.
Gosh, that's clever.
That is not my legendary. Damn, where was that legendary? It was. Go back upstairs. There you go.
That's impressive.
There you go.
Come now, Anubis. You must hurt him.
You know. My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris. An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one. I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no. Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record. Yes? Project Gorgon had incredible potential. To say that the project was doomed to failure is to absolve guilty parties of responsibility. It's fatalism, pure and simple. Imagine what we could have done for the colony if we'd succeeded. If Project Gorgon lived up to its full potential, the benefits to society would be historic. Quality of life would improve by an order of magnitude. 30% longer life expectancy, 60% higher productivity. A full day's energy with just 4 hours of sleep. Melancholia and lethargy would have been problems of the past. Think what you will about me, but my numbers don't lie. The failure of Gorgon's leadership robbed this colony of a bright and productive future. Yes? I'll tell you what I can. Dr. Lowe described himself as a... Our office gave Dr. Lowe and his team every opportunity to develop a drug under perfectly reasonable guidelines and generous deadlines. Dr. Lowe failed to meet our requests and largely succeeded in using our supply of drugs to get himself higher than the mortality rate of a line worker at a Saltuna cannery. Try to... You did fetch a trophy for my little applause. Technically, that makes you my canid servant, and by the transitive property of employment, my responsibility. No need to sound so astonished. Now, was there anything else? Dead canids in the service tunnels. Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting. My dear friend, I would not dream of hurting a canid. Every canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust. I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
Well, I got the legendary, that's all that matters.
Would you like a reminder on... when your next shower is scheduled?
That was rude. What if I don't want to take a shower?
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care.
Where was the threat? Was it on my computer?
Please drop at the Groundbreaker Auxiliary Base. Please avoid damaging.
Oh, I stole that. Okay, so I guess this is the new place that I'm going to be investigating, so. And we have one upper floor. And then 2 going down. Total 4 floors that we're going to be looking into, so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and finish the video right here. And go ahead and continue at another time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys, next time. Have a good one, guys.